I normally don't ever do any reviews on any kind of skateboards or anything like that. I usually leave that to my husband, go ahead and do all that cool stuff. But Team G actually went ahead and sent me a H8 skateboard that they said was perfect for, you know, teenagers, young women, women in general, period, whatnot, whatever. So I was like, cool, let's check it out. You know, he said, if, you know, would you like to check it out? I said, I would love to. I've never seen the Team Gs. You know, I've only heard of all the other hub motors. Seen a couple of them, but never really got to test out the Team G itself. So they sent one, and here it is. It got here today, so I'm super excited to open it and share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so I got the protective stuff. And here is the board. Oh, there we go. Sorry, shoulder's still healing, so good thing about it is that, good point, it's super light. It's actually not heavy at all, very much at all. I think it's, what is this, a 10-pound board, 11-pound board. Bottom is so pretty, nice and clean. Love the color, smooth. And then of course they got their built-in battery pack, so you can't even see the battery pack itself. These are nice views. The front end looks really nice too. I love that. The gripness of it is actually really, really good. Has a little foam in there. You can feel it with your hands, just pushing it down. Got some nice little smooth, good grip on there. Comes with little bump guards you can put at each end. That way you can protect the nose and the tail end of your board. That's pretty awesome. Don't really see those come in your skateboard very often. And a light. Looks like it's a ruby diamond super bright rear safety light that we're able to go ahead and attach to that, so that's going to be really good. Alright. We got the remote. It's a nice little rotating remote there. Pretty lovely. I like it. Has a little good grip on that. Reminds me a lot of my lift board remote, which will be good to get used to since I'm really used to that remote. Something that I'm not used to though, definitely, is going to be the hub driven. Has one hub motor on this, so that's something new. I'm used to the belt driven. The cutest, smallest little charger I have ever seen in my life. I've honestly haven't seen a charger this small since laptops. I think laptops nowadays even have bigger battery chargers than that. So that's actually really cool. It looks like it gives a pretty good womp. What is it called? Amp? You know what I'm talking about. So the charger connections and all that good stuff. Cable for my remote to charge. And then of course the most important tool everybody should always carry, a T-tool and an Allen wrench. It's called an Allen wrench, right?
Yep.
Yep, Allen wrench. You definitely need these for your tires and anything else that could happen while you're riding. So always carry a T-tool. And quite honestly, I gotta say, for the way that this stuff was laid out and packaged, I know I kind of went through it really fast and I just kind of spilt it out there, but I've never noticed how much attention anybody's ever paid to it. I'm gonna put it back the way that I had found it, that way you guys can see really quick how it was packaged for me, because quite honestly, they took their time to properly organize it all, to make sure everything was perfectly fit and safe. Wasn't gonna rattle, shake. It wasn't gonna, do any much damage during regular transit, of course, unless delivery themselves get rough with it. But in this case, our delivery driver's freaking awesome. Shout out to UPS. He's fucking awesome. He does all of our shit. He never complains, no matter how heavy, light, or big, small the package may be. That man gets it done. Anyway, okay, so it has everything on the bottom end packaged very neatly here. Had all the remote was here with its bag, of course, but I took that apart. So it has the charger, your remote, your T-tool, had that extra light, and then the bump guards. Then right above that, it has this here to protect the entire board. Wheels fit perfectly inside of that mold. Bear with me. It's that shoulder's healing. Alright, and look at how pretty that looks. How freaking neat that looks. Seriously love it. Nice little wax pipe to protect it. And bam! How cool is that, guys? So I'm going to actually go ahead and let it charge straight out of the box. You don't want to drain your battery, train it in bad habits or anything. Just something I learned along the way. Catch up on all the good specs and everything, and we'll go ride it a little later on, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Thanks for staying. Hey, what's up everybody? So a couple more clips. I've gotten to go ahead and test ride that Team G H8 wingboard, and I gotta say I honestly love it. It has the smoothest brakes. It's actually really good. It has 3 different speed modes. I'll admit I haven't pushed it to its furthest limit. So far I've stayed within the low medium setting, which rides really well for me. You could definitely feel it push you to go ahead and start. It's not a jerky move or anything like that. With your remote control, it literally lets you have full ability of adjusting how fast, how slow you want to go. The brakes is by far something that I'm so impressed by. Usually I fear brakes, I'll admit that, on any board I've ever ridden, from demos to my own personal boards, even to the 4x4 board. I've always been afraid of braking. There was that one time I braked pretty hard, didn't realize how hard I did it until afterwards, and of course, flung off. So I've always been very afraid of them, jerky brakes and all that. This board, honestly, I love the brakes. It's a good safety feature for me, and I think any beginner to go ahead and start using, or really even experienced riders, it's something that I hadn't felt before on a board. It does not jerk me around. It's very smooth. I loved it. It does have to go forward, and then it does have reverse all on the remote. It has it to adjust right here on the end, which is really nice too, in case sometimes you happen to miss a turn or something, slightly reverse on back, or as you're just goofing around playing with your own board. Grip tape is comfy. It definitely holds my feet. Like another reviewer had said that the H5 allowed their feet to kind of hang out a little bit. I'll admit, mine kind of do too, but it's still comfortable. I guess it's depending on your shoe size and how tall or how short you might be. I'm fairly tall, so mine fits still comfortably. I'm able to still have full control over the board. Let's see here. Everything else, I love how light it is. The elbow's been recovering pretty great, but even with the bad elbow, I'm still able to hold it with one hand. It's about 11.5 pounds and a total of about 1.5 inches thick on there. 10 layers of maple wood, and of course the battery's built in. Got all your power source right here. Go ahead and plug it back in. Connects all fairly nice. The wheels are about 85, I believe it is. But they are replaceable, so if anything happens, wear, tear, damage, whatnot, you're able to replace just the outer end of it, and the hub motor will still be fine. You don't have to replace the entire wheel like most models. So overall, very impressed with this board. Highly recommend it to beginners, females, kids, young adults, men even. I mean, if you do not exceed the 165 weight limit, go ahead and ride it. It's so much fun. It cars with you, it moves with you. Very fun board. So thank you so much, Team G. I definitely love this board. You're doing really great products. And then, gentlemen, there is the H9. The H9 is a little bit bigger. This one's only 31 inches long. So if you like, a longer board or anything like that, definitely check out the entire series. There's so many other types and varieties. But again, very impressed. Check them out, guys.